Tell them to shut up. Yo, what is the word, man? There it is.
Yes, sir.
There it
yes,
is.
Sir.
All right, hold on. We're all going to year. 3, 2, 1. Year! And
See,
you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it?
Wait. Our special guest.
Oh, hold on. You got to do it with us, too.
Oh, okay.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Year! And you're still not doing it.
How are you not going to do it?
How are you not going to do it?
You're the year man.
Man, forget it. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Get Into It podcast, sponsored by who? Peoria Life. Thank you. It is your boy D Fos.
It's your boy Alex.
And it's your boy Blake.
And today we have a special guest with us. Andre, if you'd like to introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hey, hello everyone. It's Andre Allen, 4th District Councilman with the Peoria City Council here in Peoria. Also a member of Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. So I'm pleasure to be in here with my fraternity brothers of EK at Bradley University, and love what y'all doing, man. So I appreciate the opportunity to participate today. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming out today. All right, so we're continuing with our series, and today we are going to do top 7 power forwards in the league today. So Andre, I'm going to start with you because I don't care what these two guys have to say. We go from 7 to 1.
7 to 1?
Yep, so we all do our 7, then we all do our 6, that way.
Okay.
So who's your 7?
So number 7, this is a young guy. He's a rookie, but he's been balling. I believe he was a top 5 pick in last year's draft. This team is, they were someone who you probably didn't even see making the playoffs, and now they're doing their thing. And that is Evan Mobley of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He is doing his thing. I could see him, possibly, becoming like the next Chris Bosh of his draft class. Okay. So don't sleep on Evan Mobley. So I'm going with him at 7. Number 6.
So we
we don't one at a time? Okay.
So we can disagree.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, well, my number 7 is the same as he is. I also put Evan Mobley. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he's a guy, a two-way player, right? Great both on the offensive end. Actually need a little bit more polish on the offensive end, but very skilled and polished on the defensive side of the ball. He's my front runner for Rookie of the Year as well. So I got Evan Mobley at my 7.
Okay. So I didn't think about him. He would have been 8. So I'll put Julius Randle. Yes, he's struggling. And yes, he does not have a right hand. However, he is a bit more.
We haven't seen him since last March. But
we're starting this already.
Look, he's a good power forward. He's just not the greatest, which is, I think he deserves to be on this list. Like I said, not the greatest, but he's a decent offensive talent, okay defensive talent. But I didn't think about Mobley. I didn't think about him. But yeah, Randall's my 7.
So I didn't think that Evan Mobley would be considered a power forward, but I can understand why. I can definitely understand why, because he's like 7 feet.
Yeah, and there's Jared Allen.
Right, and that's who. But my 7, I'm very skeptical about this one, but I'm only thinking about it based off of his impact for his team, and it's Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
Okay. Yes, okay. It's Aaron Gordon. Like his impact to Denver. It's not really noticeable. I mean, let me rephrase that. It goes unnoticed at times, but like the things that he do in order for Denver to win, it's like I don't understand why you wouldn't put him up there.
Yeah. He's a great defensive
Yes.
complementary.
And like I understand that he's taking a backseat offensively due to the fact that Jokic is present.
Yeah, he's like the reigning MVP.
Right. Yes. But
no.
No, that's okay. It's okay. But yes, I believe that Aaron Gordon is the 7th best power forward in the league based off of his impact for the Denver Nuggets.
Interesting.
So it'll be your 6.
Okay, who's your 6?
So my 6, I unfortunately had to say Julius Randle because he's He hasn't had a
blame
great
you for it.
season. Let's keep it real for a second.
Right.
He hasn't had a great season. And then obviously his playoff performance didn't
How you
really
gonna start off by dissing the dude?
I'm just saying. But like at the end of the day,
Great coach.
He's top, but he sucks. Like this man is a great player, but he's trash.
He's the best player on the Knicks, bro. Like
He is.
Not
like
saying much.
look, fair. But look, hear me out, man. All I gotta say is that without him, the Knicks wouldn't be where they at right now. Like
Where are they at?
Being a little relevant. Like think about it. They were more relevant now than they were before because of him.
Before what? Like what time period? Of
Like 2 years ago.
Right.
They're more relevant since the Carmelo Anthony era.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Because of him.
Yes.
He turned it around to the point where he
started
he led the team.
Now this year's a bit of a bubble.
He led the team. He led the team last year
Okay.
to be fourth in the East.
Yes. They were
Now again, they did absolutely nothing, but still,
he did nothing.
None of them did. No, Derrick Rose.
Yes.
he
Derrick Rose-
still led that team. So I gotta put Randall, unfortunately, at number 6.
Okay. So, I guess 6 is a little high. I could be talked into Evan Mobley for 7. But for my 6, I have Pascal Siakam. I would consider him a 4. I think that's pretty.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a 4.
I've heard 3s. I think that's laughable. But hey, Mans is averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds. Toronto's not bad, not like great, but not bad.
Respectable.
They're 40-degree day.
Right.
Yeah.
I just, I think the impact that he's starting to. He had a really down year, I would say, last year. Especially after Kawhi left. He didn't take the step that everybody thought he would.
Right.
But now, next to Fred VanVleet, they become a nice little 1-2. So I have him at 6. I think the other people I have above him are just having better seasons at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna make a slight adjustment to my list and switch some players up. So at my 6th spot, I have Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
Now, this has been a guy that I've been very high on since he got drafted. Okay. Like if y'all went to high school with me, right?
I did.
Y'all didn't go to high school with me, but I was one of the guys that I was saying that he has the potential to be the best defensive player in the league.
I don't believe him.
And also a top Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wait.
He had the
In
potential.
league?
Yes.
In the league?
Yes.
Pause.
Yes. We're talking about a guy who's 6'11", is a great paint defender, pretty respectable for a big guy on the perimeter, right? Long arms, very athletic. I could say comfortably he can guard the 3 through the 5, depending on who he gets switched up on, the 1 and the 2. But he's also a guy who has a very respectable 3-point shot, very nice post moves. My main issue with him at this point, he's still only 23 years old. So my main issue with him at this point is that he needs to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more assertive on the rebounding side. But yeah, so I definitely have him based on skill set and potential. I have him 6th in the league.
Interesting.
So I'm with my brother Alex. I had Jaren Jackson Jr. at 6 as well too, for all the same reasons that you said. He's doing his thing. I believe he's leading the league in blocks. Is he leading the league in blocks?
Last time I checked, it was Miles Turner.
It's Miles Turner.
Yeah.
Okay, so but he's doing his thing, and Memphis is winning too, and so you got to reward winning, and so that's why he's at my 6.
That's fair.
Okay.
Who's your 5?
5. So this player, when healthy, is probably top 2 power forwards in the league, but he's not healthy. But even being out the whole season, he's still a heck of a player, and that's Zion Williamson. This is a guy. I was watching his highlights the other day on Twitter. Somebody shared his highlight reel of the time at Duke, and just the highlights was crazy.
Yeah.
And even when he's got in the league, like when healthy, he balls. But I did see a meme that he's played as many games as Greg Oden did. And that was, Greg Oden was a year ahead of me in high school. So I remember that and how the hype he had. He was supposed to be the next coming to Bill Russell. And that didn't happen. And so I don't want to say we're seeing that now, but I hope I don't see that future from Zion Williamson. I hear he's getting ready to get cleared for basketball activities. I think him, B.I., C.J. McCollum going to do that thing with the Pelicans for maybe a late push for the playoffs. So Zion Williamson.
So you're going to put a guy who has not played this season.
I am.
Over people who have played and give you production.
I am. Yep.
You know, I don't. You know, okay, you weren't here, but last show, Blake here.
Yes.
We did our top 7 shooting guards.
Yes.
Okay.
And Blake here had Bradley Beal
At 4.
Yes, at
At
4.
4.
Now, I thought that at the time, that was probably the worst basketball take that I've heard.
Okay.
I also
No. I've heard too many.
No. We have never said
You felt
Bradley
like-
Beal was 4.
You feel like that's too high?
That's way too. He wasn't even on my list.
right. He wasn't on my list either.
He was on
But he
the
hasn't
list.
played. He's been hurt.
He played 40 games this year. He's played 40 games. He's
He
played.
does not.
Yes, he has, bro.
He's not.
He's played 40
Look it
games.
up right now.
Bradley Beal is tough though. But go ahead.
He's tough,
Thank
but
you. Thank you.
okay. So while he's looking that up, I am going to say, what are we, 4?
No, we're at 5.
5. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do my 5, and I'm gonna put Draymond Green at the 5th spot.
40 games. He's played 40 games.
Nah, I don't see it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Draymond Green at the 5th spot. This year, I feel like more than any past years, his impact is definitely, I wouldn't say flown under the radar, but it's not one of those things that you look at the stats, you're going to see it, right? Before he got injured, he was my front runner for Defensive Player of the Year. He had always been a guy that you could pretty much describe as the motor or the glue guy for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
And we're even seeing that now that ever since he's been injured, the Warriors have struggled just a little bit.
More than a little bit, but
Yeah, more than a little bit. I mean, he's had some very impressive stat lines this season. We've seen the man put up a triple-double without even scoring the ball.
Yeah.
So Draymond Green is my 5th spot. I just love him.
I'm not mad
I
at
would
it.
love to have him on the Bulls, but, you know, that's...
I'm not mad at it.
Midwest guy.
Yes, he has to be on this list.
Draymond has to be on this list.
I'm not talking about Draymond.
Who are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
my 5.
Who is
He's on my list.
Okay.
He's a little farther up.
Okay.
So for my 5, I put Miles Bridges. So before you dismiss it,
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Let's think about it for
I
a
like
second.
Miles.
Let's think about it for a second.
The best NBA rapper of all time. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Who's the best NBA rapper?
Him, Shaq, Kobe. I mean,
Who's that?
Dame.
He's
is
a better rapper
pretty
than
nice.
Dame. I ain't gonna lie. He's a better rapper than Dame. Man's a better rapper than Dame. Dame,
Anyway.
his raps always came off a little bit corny to me, but that's
dead.
just me though.
Anyway, he's averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block, and 2 threes a game. Beginning of the season, he was top 5 in MVP points, MVP votes. Now, granted, that's the beginning of the season.
When?
Beginning of the season,
What?
he was top 5 in MVP
real?
MVP votes.
Wait, we're talking like
MIP?
Miles Bridges?
MIP
Yes.
or MVP?
No, MVP. Yes. I'd have to go look and find like a screenshot, but he was up there.
MVP?
Like for MVP odds, he was up there.
Valuable player.
Yes. No. He was up there.
Valuable.
No, he was
With a
up
V.
there.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, he was up there.
that talk. Talk that
He was
talk.
up there.
Talk that talk.
Right next to LaMelo, they're a nice 1-2 combo. Now, granted,
Sure.
are they going to win much of anything? Probably not, but they're both very young, and he has a lot of room to grow. Great dunker, improving on the defensive end. Obviously, he's proven himself to be a pretty nice offensive talent. He does also have LaMelo, which obviously would help. He elevates his teammates. But I have him in my 5.
MVP.
He was top of MVP.
Interesting. Okay, so for my 5,
Not saying he was gonna be MVP, just to be clear, but he was in the talks.
that's interesting. But for my 5, I have Pascal Siakam. For the same reasons that you guys have said, like, even though he hasn't took that step that he was supposed to take, or better yet, that all of us thought that he was going to take, he's still like improving like year in, year out. And he's working to be something very, very special for Toronto. Him and Fred VanVleet are going to be a nice duo.
Yeah, Scotty.
And Scotty, yes,
Scotty
and Scotty.
Barnes.
Don't, I can't forget Scotty. Like,
Scotty Barnes.
they're going to be very. I feel like
They're gonna be
Toronto. Toronto's going to be a.
And they got OG.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a great
Don't say
defender. I will
Don't
admit
say it
that.
like
But I feel like Toronto is going to be a very good team
He's
later on down the line.
He's not.
Along with the fact that Gary Trent Jr. is playing,
Great.
He's balling.
great.
Yes.
He's
Great.
balling.
I knew this was going to happen, but the fact that it's just happening with Toronto, like,
He's
it's.
hooping like me.
Stop.
Super like me.
Anywho, Toronto is going to be great
See, that-
leading with
that's-
Pascal Siakam. So that's my 5 right there.
You know, see my problem.
Pascal.
All right, who's
Who's
the
your
4?
4?
Okay, so this was difficult between these two. So I'm going to put Draymond Green at mine 4
Mm-hmm.
because of his impact for Golden State. Without him, Golden State struggles. Like, it's very obvious. Like, I understand that he doesn't put up, that many great numbers points wise, but his interior defense, his perimeter defense, he's able to rebound. He's able to pass the ball very well. Like, he's a great leader for Golden State. So without him, like, they can't really win that well. So I get it. Steph Curry is the face that you think of when you think of Golden State.
He's
But
Steph
the
Curry.
back,
Yeah, he's Steph Curry. Yeah.
but the backbone is definitely Draymond. So I have him as my 4.
Yes. So I also have him at my 4. I'm just gonna read his stats really fast, and this will just show how much this is why you can't go based off numbers, right? So he's averaging 8 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds, the steal and a block. You would think
That's a good stat line.
Eight. That's pretty
it
good.
is.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
Right, but people who don't know anything about basketball will be like, he's only averaging 8, 8, and 8. Like, bro, what the heck is that? He's on your list, bro. What? He can't play offense.
That's Twitter in a nutshell.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is why you can't just go based off numbers. His impact on the court is tremendous. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we've already mentioned Draymond 3 times at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to spend too much time. But obviously, the impact that he has for Golden State is valued. And when it's not there, they aren't the same team. And he's really, like Blake said, the backbone of that team. So he's the 4 for me.
All right, so
He's the 4 playing the 4.
I hate you. Yeah. All right, so at my 4th spot, I'm going to put Pascal Siakam. Right,
Man,
he's the
I
guy.
just low on him. I don't think
Yeah, I feel like you're.
I think you're kind of
low.
low. I think you're low.
I mean, I can understand it because he was injured in the beginning of the season, but ever since he came back from injury, he's been playing very, very solid. Right, putting up 20. Yeah, put up 21, 8 and 5 on very respectable efficiency for a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on him. Just letting you guys know that he is like the main driving force for that Raptors team, him and Fred VanVleet. How old is he?
Fred-
Like 20, 27, 28?
Still young.
Yeah, that's still
So-
relatively young. So I'm excited to see, because I don't think that this is the best version of Pascal that we've seen. I do think that he has some strides to take, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Right, he could be a little bit better when it comes to shot creation as well. So this is not the best version of Pascal that we've seen, with him only being 28 and Freddie still being very young. Obviously, Scotty Barnes and then guys like OG. I'm excited for this Raptors team.
I just hope that Pascal Siakam is just able to become that. He can play kind of like a number 1 option in the sense, because let's think about it. When Kawhi was there, he didn't play as a number 1 option, but he excelled in his role well. So
you're not saying that he's going to be like a Kawhi.
Right. Oh, right. No, but I'm just hoping that he can be assertive with that.
What he
being
needs
that
the
number
Raptors
1
to
and number
do.
2 role.
Yeah.
So
I hope he can be what Tracy McGrady was when he went from the Raptors to the Magic.
that's an interesting. I like that.
When you
I
go
like that.
from Robin to Batman, but not everybody can wear the cape.
That's
That's
tough.
very true.
Facts.
Not everybody wear the cape. My 4th is Draymond. All the same reasons that you all said. I've always been high on Draymond. There's been a lot of Draymond slander over the years.
There has.
Draymond isn't easily slanderable.
If Draymond doesn't get suspended in the NBA Finals, he has 4 rings.
Yes.
He probably wins Finals MVP that year.
Yes.
And he's probably
No,
the
he
top.
definitely does.
And he probably makes the top 75. And you
Definitely
can
does.
argue that.
Yeah,
He definitely does.
You
He
can
should have
argue.
made the top 25 right now.
No,
But I'm just saying, if he would have, he would be
That
top
would've
75.
solidified.
So I just want to give him his flowers, and he's number 4 for me.
For sure. Okay. So
who's
who's
your
your 3 be?
My 3, this is a player who he's been traded a few times, but he balls everywhere he goes. But he's always he was involved in the Paul George trade. So he went from the Thunder to the Pacers,
yes.
put up numbers, balled out.
sir.
In my
Yes,
opinion,
sir.
I think Indy blew it up too soon. I think him and Karis LeVert could have been a good tandem. They blew it up too soon. And now they're going to really see what it feels like to be mediocre in a small market, because they're going to be at the bottom of the East probably for the next 5-10 years, if we're just being real. So I'm going with number 3, and because he's still balling out in Sacramento right now, and hopefully him and my boy from What's the point guard's name?
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox. Hopefully they can do their thing, but it's Domantas Sabonis.
Yes,
My third.
sir.
Okay, so I also do have Sabonis as my third, but I have a very different opinion about that trade than you. Because
Okay.
I feel like the Pacers hit their ceiling with a guy like Sabonis. Sabonis himself hit his ceiling. I don't think that
He was only there for like a season and a half.
no, he was there for longer.
Like 2 seasons. It was like 2 seasons. It was like 2
3.
seasons. 2,
3, 4.
Somebody
He was there for much longer.
Well, I guess he was involved in the Paul George trade.
Yeah, he was there for much
So
longer.
then that's 1, 2, 3,
And he's young though too.
at least 3 seasons.
There's 3
he's like 25, 26.
Still,
But I, realistically speaking,
Tough crowd.
I did not see, compared to a guy like Tyrese Halliburton, I did not see him having a higher ceiling than Tyrese. I didn't see what realistically he could get better at, or he was going to get better at.
I'm not gonna lie to
He
you.
can become a better shooter.
Sabonis.
Was he just an all-star last year though?
He was an all-star. Yes. Like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I understand
Sabonis, from what I've seen from Pacers games, because you all know I am a big Pacers fan.
Sick.
Sabonis really need help on the defensive side. I will admit that. Like his post defense wasn't the greatest, and his perimeter defense was no better. So
But see, look, all these things that y'all are saying, with him being an all-star, with him still being a pretty good player in today's league, I agree with that. But if we're talking about ceiling and the fact that Tyrese is only 21, I feel like that was a dub on the Pacers' part, getting rid of him for a guy like Tyrese.
well, yeah, because they're gonna need like what's the word?
A future.
Yeah, they need a future.
Yeah.
And they're not going to get a free agent in that small market, so they need
Sadly,
to
I
trade
know,
somebody, and then they're going to need to throw Tyrese the bag to have him stay long term. So he's probably going to get the Jason Collins treatment, or he's probably going to sign this 5-year, $125 million max, and everybody's going to be like, "Whoa, can't believe they just gave that man that money." But they're desperate, and they got to keep a young talent.
Yeah, and unlike John Collins, he's going to prove why he should have got that back.
Yeah, I like John Collins.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
He's
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
He's my third.
Oh, Sabonis?
Sabonis, yeah. Who's your
He's my third.
That's crazy because he's
He's
actually my third too.
Exactly. Get into it first right here.
Right. We all agree. That's new.
It's the alpha in this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's
It's alpha in
new.
this. Man.
Okay.
So who's
So
your
then-
Who's your second?
I'm very skeptical about this one, just because of his
Come on.
injury.
Yes,
No.
we're on the same page.
Yeah, I think we're on the
I think
same
we're all on the
Let's
same
be
page.
real. Let's
Are
be
we all on
real.
the same page?
Let's be real. When he's healthy,
He's healthy.
he's
He's top two.
He's a top 2 power
top
forward
2.
in the league.
He's a top 5 player in the league. when he's
Yes.
healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we're all on the same page.
Basically-
Let's all just say
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Evan Durant.
What? No! No!
Look.
Like I said, anywho, like I said, my number 2 was Anthony Davis. He's very raw. Like when he's healthy, he's raw. But the fact that he's been so injury prone, like it's
That's
just
tough.
it's upsetting.
That's tough.
But
Yes.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, he's great. But here's the thing, though. He did not make my list.
Clearly.
we know.
Clearly he didn't make your list because you didn't say his name just now.
I feel you. Know, I mean, best ability is your availability.
Yes.
And he has not been available, so I understand.
And even then, when he has been available, he was not playing the best. Like realistically,
Maybe not
speaking,
last year, no.
I'm speaking this year.
This year he was playing pretty well.
Yeah, he's playing pretty well.
yeah.
He was playing pretty well.
No. You don't even have to look. I'll go look him up. You keep talking.
Look it
Keep
up.
being wrong.
Look it up. But I'm gonna be real with you. If he was, I'm not gonna say that he has to play every single game, but I would like the man to be able to play.
60 games?
Let's see, how many games has been the season so far? 57 to 60, around that range.
I'm
I would say
just
58.
He's averaging
saying if
23
he could at least
points.
play 60 games a season, I would take it.
Okay, before you
I would.
continue,
That would be
before,
great.
Before you
Take 60
continue,
games.
That's an if though.
before you
They played 65 games so far.
Before you continue,
That's a huge.
he's averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks.
Let's be real. That's
good numbers.
That's some great numbers. Now
good
I get
numbers.
it. I get it that for him, his ceiling is a little bit higher. But still, though,
I want to see him at 27, 28 points.
I want to see bubble AD. That's what I need to see. I need to see bubble AD.
But let me ask you this,
Bubble
though.
AD had 4 months
And Russ is my dog, but is it the Russ effect? Is it Russ maybe when they were all three on the court, maybe Russ is taking shots away from AD, so his production is down a little bit?
I would say that. I would easily say that.
I would actually say no. I actually have to disagree because he struggled so much last season and Russell wasn't out there.
But he did struggle.
I will say this, like, beforehand, it was just LeBron and AD, so they were going to get their shots. But the fact that you have another former All-Star, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook, the way that we knew him beforehand, coming in to the Lakers, he was going to get his shots as well. So, of course, it's going to take away from some of their shots. They're still going to get theirs regardless. Yeah. But Russell was still going to make sure he takes his too. So
I think the thing wasn't necessarily the amount of shots that they're taking because that was just going to be a given. I think with AD and more simply LeBron, when it comes to the whole Russ thing, the type of shots that they're taking. They're not taking comfortable shots, right? You look at LeBron. I believe that this is the second lowest season of his career where he's averaged like as many shots in the paint. Right? I believe the number is like 37, 38. For LeBron James. That's very, very low. He's attempting pretty much more threes and more jump shots than he is.
But I will admit that he has been hitting them too.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
He's been hitting them at I would say as far as 3-pointers,
respectable.
As far as 3-pointers go, he's been shooting them at a league average rate.
Yeah. Did he just crack the top 10 all time at 3-pointers made?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I mean,
I don't think so.
I mean, still though, it's LeBron. Like,
I don't think he did.
I understand that he's always been a guy where you would dare him to shoot the ball, but still though, he's an NBA player. He can hit a wide open shot. He can hit a contested shot.
No, because Rudy Gobert is an NBA player and cannot hit.
Well, I will admit this: Rudy Gobert works on post moves every day.
I can't tell.
What do you mean?
I can't tell that he works on post moves.
I mean, he does. I mean,
no, wait, okay. This is a little side thing. Wait, this is a little off topic, but did y'all see that video of Tristan Thompson warming up?
Yes.
And the man was shooting like 5-foot post hooks and missed every shot.
Just get it off the glass, big dog. Just get it off the glass.
I don't even know why he was attempting to shoot those.
Just get it off the glass.
So me and you said AD. You said.
Kevin Durant.
You said what you said, and then you said AD for sure.
So that means we're all on the same page for number one.
So we just said the same
time. So let's hit 3, 2, 1.
John Collins.
I hate you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
John Collins.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes.
Antetokounmpo Giannis.
Yes. I mean, this man has made me learn how to say his name and not sound dumb. Because he's that good and he commands that type of respect.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah. I also got to take into account his work ethic. If you saw him his rookie year compared to now, that is not the same.
No, it's kind of crazy to really think about it like that. The way that he came in as a rookie to right now, like
if you just saw him his rookie year, you would probably be thinking like by year 3 or 4, this guy's gonna be back in Greece.
Back
overseas, like playing at a high league and over in Europe, and it is what it is.
I won't say he barely started his rookie year, but like he wasn't getting like minutes for real.
Hey, have y'all seen clips of him shooting like his rookie year? Like he had a jump shot.
He had a smooth jump shot.
Like, his jump shot was so smooth.
The thing was muscle.
He got muscular, and then his arms couldn't bend anymore.
But man's was moving all stiff.
But again, he's this guy.
Strongman, yeah, that's me.
And I mean, I really just have so much respect for him. I mean, what he did in the playoffs last year, I mean,
he got lucky.
Off of after he hurt his ankle or hurt his leg too, hurt his knee last year in the playoffs, and kind of missed a few games, came back. And I mean, he just was putting it on Phoenix, bro. They ain't had nothing for him.
Nope.
Yeah. Nah, but it's crazy though, because if you look at like the NBA media, right? If you go on YouTube or just look on TV, they hate Giannis and Jokic.
Okay, I can understand.
I don't understand it.
It's small markets, man. Small markets.
Yeah, it's small, but at the end of the day, you would want to promote and praise great players for doing great things. Right. Like the other day. Y'all, I know y'all seen that clip of Nick Wright trying to discredit Jokic for not playing in the fourth quarter of an All-Star game.
Yeah.
Like it's an all-star game.
Yeah.
And then people trying to discredit.
That's really the coach's decision. Like they'll put in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got guys in middle playoffs like, oh well, who's the best player on the Bucks? Is it Chris Middleton? I mean,
Hey, I like Chris Middleton. I
mean, hey, is he the Batman?
I will admit that Giannis, specifically in the finals against Phoenix, he's still playing as if he doesn't have a jumper for real. And the fact that he was able to average all the points, the rebounds, the assists that he had. No, hear me out. The fact that he was able to perform the way that he did, not having a jumper, and the defense knows that, okay, we're going to make sure he shoots the ball because he can't do it that well. Mm-hmm. He can literally get to the paint anytime he wants. So they're going to crowd him, you know what I'm saying, almost sending 3 people, maybe even 4, to the paint just so he doesn't score. And he's still able to perform that way. You got to give him props.
Yeah, and it's scary to think that he's still getting better.
Yep.
Like he's only 27 years old. He's gotten
smack 3.
Yes, no, he's gotten better as a ball handler, as a playmaker. He was already elite on the defensive level, but I can just see that his IQ and the way that he moves around the court. Even when the ball isn't on the side, it's like his feel for the game is improving, and that's scary. But it's exciting to watch.
He's nice, man, and shout out to him bringing it home in Milwaukee. I think that was great for the league. Of course, great for the parity. You know, we need the small market teams to be competitive and win because this whole super team stuff and linking up in the big cities and stuff is not good for the NBA.
Yeah, no. And I can't really think of a last example where that's worked out long term.
No.
The whole super team thing. Aside from the Heatles.
Define long term.
Unless I go
like more than 2-3 seasons.
Well, I think some of that has to do with contracts though. So like you can only maintain those salaries for 3-4 years. That's the way the salary cap is set up to where you can't just have this team because everybody wants their max. And so you can't really have more than 3 max guys. Mm-hmm. The Heatles were great because they had 3 max guys and then they had a bunch of like dudes who were raw, but they were past their prime and they were just taking veteran deals to go hoop with Bron.
Yeah, unless there were like sacrifices being made, but
I mean, Golden State was able to do it for 2 seasons?
5.
I'm talking about when KD
3 got.
Yeah, they had him 3.
They had 3 seasons. 2 seasons.
They had him 3.
I don't count that last season. He
got
injured.
He got injured at the end of it.
Yeah,
okay, but they won. They went to the finals each year and won 2 out of 3.
No, it still
that's
counts.
still great.
It still counts.
And if he doesn't get hurt, they win that championship.
Yeah, they win.
Yes.
If Clay doesn't get hurt, they win that championship.
Easily.
I want to say easily.
Not easily for Clay.
I want to say easily for Clay.
Easily for KD.
Everybody thought that Golden State was going to win that finals series.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it easy.
Like
that,
that.
They would have won 7. Yeah.
They would have won 7 and they would have won. Well, unless Kawhi did some goofy stuff. But we're now off topic. All right. Well, those are our 7. I think these aren't bad lists. I will say I don't hate your list entirely.
I don't know why you hate my list.
I sometimes hate your list because you just use things that just aren't.
Hey, I'm gonna just say I have not gone with a bad pick ever since we started the series, right? I did not say a guy like Bradley Beal.
You did not say Bradley Beal. That is true.
That's not even a bad pick.
That's a bad pick.
That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
Count it.
So if that's a bad pick, then the AD pick is a bad pick too.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just different.
See, opinion based right here.
It's just different.
Opinion based right here.
Oh, bro.
I don't know. The Mikal Bridges was a little suspect, though.
Thank you.
That's a little suspect.
I was thinking that too.
Wait, you had Zion.
Huh?
You had Zion.
He's a once in a generational player.
Oh,
What do you
he
mean?
doesn't play the game.
And I mean, he could probably play right now. I mean, I think there's a little bit more going on to why he's not playing.
Bro,
Well, I would play in New Orleans.
There's a report that the man's out here pushing 300.
But then you see one, like, man, he looks huge, and then one, he's looking slim. It's the James Harden effect.
That's true.
Look at James Harden now. Look at Philly. He looks like...
See, here's the difference, though. James Harden, he's not playing in New Orleans. I know that Southern food is different.
But he's also not in New Orleans.
I was thinking that same thing. That Southern food is different.
It is different. It is different. But nah, Zion's about to come back and ball out. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he'll come back this season. He might just get his mind right and his body right, come back next. But he's gonna show y'all. Watch.
Yeah, I feel like
shout out to Zion.
Yeah, when he's playing, sure. He's not playing.
I feel like whenever they bring Zion back, they'll probably bring him in through the G League first.
Yeah,
get the condition underway.
Yeah. I feel bad for them.
Why?
The G Leaguers? I just feel
Nah,
bad.
Nick Stauskas is the next MJ. I know y'all seen that.
He on the
I
gym
know
for
y'all
that.
seen that. Nah, for real. Folks put up. He put up. Was it 58 or 60 in one game?
Yeah.
In this game, it was like 56, and then he just got signed to a 2-year deal.
Like
That's
Celtics
good for him.
Mhm.
But
Good for him.
I'm just gonna let you know that
MJ?
when he was in the league,
He's a G
when
League
he was-
MJ.
Oh
when
my
he was
God.
in the league,
G League
he ain't
All
do
NBA
nothing. He ain't
players,
do
like,
nothing.
Jason and
Nick Stauskas did absolutely nothing when he was in the league.
Yeah, watch him do
Whoa,
absolutely.
time out. We're not gonna.
Watch him do.
We're not
much
gonna
of
sit up here and
nothing.
say that Nick Stauskas was not a very respectable shooter in his time.
Oh, obviously he was a shooter, but
but that's
aside from that,
not-
MJ
that's
did nothing.
MJ?
He did absolutely
I said
nothing.
MJ in the G League.
Sometimes he would barely crack get into the game, bro.
I think the process, wasn't he part of the process in the 76ers era when they was
Yeah, when they had
yes.
He kind of got lost in the shuffle. That was a weird
Rocco.
time.
Yeah, that was an interesting time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael Carter Williams, that was nice.
All right. Well, we have hit time. So, I want to thank you guys for coming out to watching another episode of Get Into a Podcast sponsored by. Dang, we were close.
Yeah.
Close. Once again, it's your boy D Fos.
It's your boy Alex.
And it's your boy Blake.
And
Hey, appreciate y'all having me, fellas. This was great, and definitely keep doing what y'all doing, man. I look forward to keep supporting.
Appreciate it, man.
pleasure having you on the show. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. But until next time, we will talk to you guys later. Shablunkala dink donk.
My guy, what? Please spell that. One of these days you gotta spell it.
I will spell one eventually, but I can't spell it now because how am I supposed to spell Shablunkala? I don't even remember what I said. Shadunkala dink donk.
You gotta spell the last one. What was it? Shablamalam.
Shablamalam.
Yeah, spell it right now.
SHBLMMMMAM.
I don't even know if you're right.
LM.
Run that through Grammarly. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Deuces.
All right.